Yo, what's going on, guys? Back here with another banger video. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing what every Infinity Stone has in correlation to certain Cobra Kai characters. So without further ado, let's get right into it. First off, let's go over an order of how Thanos acquired them. So number one is the Power Stone, I think. So for power, I immediately thought of Cobra Kai because they're just trying to be the most powerful, and they usually are. But who started Cobra Kai? John Kreese. So I thought power John Kreese because he's always trying to just show his power over Miyagi-Do, and he's always trying to fight them, even if it isn't the smart thing to do. Like, usually, he shouldn't do it, and he should hold back, which is what Silver was telling him, but Kreese always just wanted to fight Miyagi-Do and prove that they were stronger. So this is why the Power Stone correlates to Kreese. Next, I'm pretty sure is the Space Stone. So, Space Stone, I really had two candidates. I had Hawk and Miguel. I'll go through why I chose these two. Hawk was because from seasons around 3 to 4, he was in between being Cobra Kai or being Miyagi-Do. He felt like he didn't fit in at Miyagi-Do. Then he was in Eagle Fang for a little bit. And then he got his haircut, and then he switched back to Miyagi-Do. So he's really trying to find where he belonged. And then for Miguel, it's sort of the same reason where he's just been in all the dojos. He started out in Cobra Kai, and then he went over to Eagle Fang, and then he went over to Miyagi-Do. Now, the reason this is a little bit different than Hawk's is because Hawk wasn't really ever in Eagle Fang. I know he trained with Eagle Fang in season 4, but, I wouldn't really count that. Because what did they train with Johnny for? They trained with him for, 2 episodes, I think. I think they only trained with him for 2 episodes. And then, the sensei switched the students, so then Hawk and Miguel started training with Daniel. So, it's a little different. Hawk didn't really train at Miyagi-Do for that long, and Miguel has been throughout every dojo. So, that's why I think he deserves a Space Stone, because space is about, movement. Next is reality. So, this one came to me pretty fast, actually, and I immediately thought of Silver. First of all, because the Reality Stone's red, and, Silver was in Cobra Kai. But also, Silver is a mass genius manipulator. That's his whole shtick. He just manipulates the crap out of all of his enemies. You could say he warps their reality? Anyone? He warped Daniel's reality so bad in season 5 that his wife almost divorced him. That is actually insane. He was manipulating Daniel. I think this one's pretty obvious. Reality warping for Silver. Now on to the Soul Stone. I think it is pretty clear that the Soul Stone correlates to Mr. Miyagi. This is mainly for the reason that I feel like he is the best morally guided character in the entire verse. I don't think he would ever do the wrong thing. I know there's that thing where he's suspected to have potentially killed somebody, and he was a boxer and whatnot, and he severely hurt somebody, but that happened before Karate Kid, and we don't even know if that's true yet. We don't know the full backstory. So, disregarding that, I'm going to say Mr. Miyagi has the best soul, most pure soul, and that's why he has the Soul Stone. The Time Stone, for me, was a no-brainer. Immediately thought of Daniel the Glazer. Oh my gosh. the amount of times this guy brings up the past is crazy. You got bringing up the past with Johnny, trying to always reminding him that he beat him in 1985. And also, he always brings up Miyagi. That's in the past, my guy. He is part of the past. You need to let it go. So, I don't really know what else to say about this. He just always brings up the past and is glazing Miyagi. So, I think that this is a clear Daniel Russo for the Time Stone. Now for the Mind Stone. Now, here's a recurring character. I mean, I didn't give this character a stone yet, but I mentioned him in my discussion about the Space Stone. So, my top candidate for the Mind Stone is Hawk. Now, this is kind of a mixture of Soul Stone, Space Stone, and Mind Stone because it's all about his narrative and inner thinking. Because, like I said when I was discussing the Space Stone, Hawk has been everywhere and has been trying to find his place in the world. We also know that Hawk is one of the smartest characters in the show, and potentially the smartest because he could be stronger than, or not stronger, could be smarter than Dimitri. We don't really know. I mean, you could say Dimitri's gone to MIT, so he might be smarter, but Eli didn't even apply. But Eli was able to design the sparring deck all by himself, so you could really go either way. But Hawk is a better character overall and more important. So I'm going to go with Hawk for this because he's probably the smartest character. And also, I think he has the highest battle experience. I think he's been in the most fights, if I'm correct. I think he has. Because if he aggravates a bunch of fights, so I would assume he has the most fights. Somebody can fact check me, but I think he has. I think he has the most fights in the whole show. I could be wrong. I feel like it's either him or Miguel. It has to be. But I'm going to say Hawk has the most fights, so most battle experience. So that goes into like the mind aspect of it. Mind of a fighter, have to have experience. So that's why I'm choosing Hawk for the Mind Stone. So that wraps up all 6 Infinity Stones and which Cobra Kai characters they correlate to. I hope you guys agreed with these decisions. A couple of them were pretty hard, like the Space Stone, Mind Stone, and Soul Stone. But I feel like the rest were pretty clear. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, share, and I'll see y'all in the next one.